Got my favourite jumper on again, people. So I'm here. Basically, I've not done nothing for 3 days. I have probably not even streamed a game properly for 3 days. I'll be honest, me playing the game with the new controller thing in, changing the settings and all that, and it's a game I played for years and I know how to play it on a different input, is kind of, feels a bit kind of, I can't bothered. Do you know what I mean? But it was the only game that the thing was working on originally. And I do have some things I want to complete on that game. But hey, so I haven't been doing much there. My diet's gone to pot because I accidentally forgot my mushrooms on Monday, which meant I had to buy a takeaway over the road. Mushrooms replaced my chips, so I ended up buying a takeaway over the road. By the time I realised it was tea time, so I decided I can't. It was kind of a little bit, oh no, I've gone all the way down there. And I don't want to go down there again. I'm not that enthusiastic. I think if I was more full of life, I'd probably have gone down there in a serious attitude that I'm keeping my mushroom diet going. You know what I mean? And I've been contemplating implementing a different mushroom instead of just a standard supermarket one. I already do shiitake, whatever you want to pronounce it, for the anti-cancer benefits and all that. And I've got a mushroom healing medicinal book, but it's getting all of them. Do you know what I mean? And maybe there's a shop somewhere that does them. And there's the enthusiasm to go and get them. So, with obviously the game not really going my way that I want it to go, the stream not going the way I want it to go, I'm not getting that energy from that. Well, that's working. I'm going to go and implement that in my daytime because I've got that to look forward to tonight. So, what was it? So, Monday a takeaway. Last night, what happened last night? I fell asleep because I didn't sleep very well because obviously I'm on that stuff again, and obviously I think it's starting to affect my sleep again. I fell asleep between 4 and 7:30 or 5 and 7:30, and then when I woke up, the only meal I could have was a toad in the hole and cooked, you know, so roast potatoes, parsnips and all that stuff, you know, sprouts, and I can't be making that at 7:30 at night, so it's a bit of a kind of sitting down at sort of 8:15 to eat a cooked dinner is a bit weird, you know what I mean? So I ended up getting another takeaway. I'm not hating myself for it, but it's just like, chips aren't a big thing to me. I've had chips twice in the last 2 days, and it's not as if it was the be all and end all. Didn't even really like them, to be honest. They're not exactly great. The fries that I'm having, or they're sort of in between a chip and a fry. So, where am I now? What day is it now? I think it's Wednesday. The weather is sunny-ish. When you wake up in the morning, the sun's coming through the windows. That's kind of nice, but I'm not vibing it. Do you know what I mean? So, still got problems in here. I haven't been taking my fenbendazole for 2 days, but is there any much point in taking that if I'm eating sugar every night? Should have seen how much sugar I ate last night. See, the problem with that stuff, if it makes you eat crap. I say it's creeping up on, I'm not a habit, but it's creeping up to a habit, you know? And a habit is just like an addiction, do you know what I mean? Your body gets used to it and you need it at the end of the night. Do you know what I mean? You kind of like, because I ain't getting nothing else, basically. If I was getting something from me game, or I was vibing it at least, you know, really wanting to get good at it or whatever, you know, really vibing the new controller and vibing setting it up right and getting it right and just vibing it, you know what I mean? Vibing it, I can't say any other word except for childlike, you know, excited, there you are, excited, that's vibing something. If you're excited about something, you're in the vibe of it, you know what I mean? It has a frequency and you're on that frequency, that's why you keep going to it, you know what I mean? So, does that make sense? So, I don't want to keep throwing away the word vibration or vibe, because it genuinely means something. It's not hippie shit, you know what I mean? Hippie shit is basically the truth, you know? What I'm probably telling you is truthful, but you're never going to understand it. You're never going to probably believe in it. You're never going to connect to it, because you're not vibing it. You've been vibing mobile phones, you've been vibing low vibrational food because you're used to it, you're brought up on it, you know, you got to unvibe from it, unless you were lucky and you were brought up with a parent that was, it's weird, isn't it? Because it's not lucky. Have you ever been in the shops and it's got the organic sweets and the organic sticks and the carrots and all that, and then some poor kid's getting somebody said, I remember once I was like, well, that poor kid's, you know, you're not buying him a Coca-Cola and you're getting him a water every time. And then this kid's over getting a fizzy drink. And I says, oh, you horrible mum. But no, you're a bloody good mum. Do you know what I mean? You're the one who's caring about your kid's body and its vibration and its frequency. I bet it ends up with no anxiety problems. I bet it ends up with no depressive problems. I bet it ends up with no anxiety, what's it called? Anger issues. You know, the ones, I'm really curious. Like I say, a million kids brought up with organic, natural stuff that it should have been, yeah? Organic banana, by the way. A million kids brought up with Western foods, right? Which ones have got this, which ones have got that, which ones have got that. I bet the numbers would be massively different. I'm not saying it'd be perfect, but it'd be a massive difference. I know what that weed does to me. I take a tiny bit of that for a while, regularly, it starts affecting you. There's a heaviness in the back of my brain now, here, which is that. Bit of lack of sleep because of that, and that's then in my system, I suppose. I had a bit of shit last night, so that's in my system. You know what I mean? I don't eat a chocolate bar and get a problem. I get a problem when I eat too much of it for a day. I'm aching in these joints here a little bit again. My knees are a tiny little bit stiff. I haven't been doing nothing for 3 days. Alright? And I got to get back on the horse, and I don't want to. Because the horse is empty. Do you know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out things, you know, to do. You know, I know what I got to do. I'm not talking about it. I know what I got to do. I just don't vibe it. I need to vibe it. And I think my vibing it will only happen when I'm excited about something else and I'm vibing that. Or I'm getting my reward somewhere. Then I'll do that, you know. Whereas that used to be a reward to do that. To help people in that way, you know. Or in any way energetically that you're helping is helping. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a doctor to help. You don't have to one day be walking down the road and a car accident happen and you save somebody's life. You can still help in micro ways, you know what I mean? Just by saying hello to a homeless person, speaking to them like they exist. Forget the money side of it. Forget that they are on drugs. Forget that they're on alcohol. Forget that they're dirty, probably smelly, whatever it is you're thinking. Just interact with them. Let them know they exist. You will give them a little bit of good energy. Do you know what I mean? I'm just a little bit later in life now. Do you know what I mean? I believe, you know, age is just a number, but I am later in life, you know? I've got 15 years of wasted time that I'm running out of juice to try and make up for. Do you know what I mean? The game thing, I wasted so much time on that lag. Do you know what I mean? And I'm trying to get over to this mouse and keyboard bit, but I still need a new game, and I still got to learn it. So I can't, that's not happening. I can't see that happening without something good happening for me, some vibe. And at the moment, I got to try and beat weed, get my diet straight, get back to exercising with achy joints, and try and hope a game comes out, but don't spend all my time thinking about it, because it's just going to drag me out, you know, inside energy-wise. You know, you don't understand, oh, energy, not energy again. No, but you don't understand me for worrying about something lightly over here. You know, it's sucking you a bit. Do you know what I mean? You don't realise it is. It's draining you. Do you know what I mean? So, this is pointless me taking these if I'm eating crap. That's how I look at it in my mind. This is supposed to kill you-know-what in your body. Do you know what I mean? The C, yeah? So if I'm eating sugar, which feeds it, and I'm taking this, which kills it, it's just stupid. This is costing me, I don't know how many is it? Pound per tablet. That's 2 tablets a day. That's £14 a week I'm wasting every time I eat a chocolate bar. Why don't you not eat a chocolate bar then? Because I've done this before. I quit drinking. I don't know. Oh, I'm a bit tired. You know, I need something to work for me that I don't have to grind. You know. That's why I'm pissed off with that. That game affected me so much. That lag for 5 years. No, everyone else is lagging. If I put my old streams live, people could go back and look through my shit I put up with. All the stuff was just like such a drain. So I'm also thinking about going in my dad's caravan for a few weeks just to give me something, because maybe while I'm there, it'll take me away from this area. Maybe when I'm there, there's a beach down there. Maybe I can grind on the beach, and you know, all I got to do is go out the caravan and I'm on grass. Do you know what I mean? There's literally grass straight away. You know. I'm not a great fan of these plastic fucking things that surround the caravan a little bit. I forget what you call it. Like a decking, because they're plastic, so I can't grind on that. Do you know what I mean? I like wood decking. You can ground on that as long as it's in the ground. Or what's the other one? So if you've got a garden, don't get artificial fucking grass because you're not going to be grounding. A garden is for you to fucking grow shit and fucking experience nature and be back connected with it, you know? Touching the grass is so important. I never realised. As a kid, you do it a lot. As an adult, you don't. And we start getting aches and pains, you know? Grounding, I definitely 100% believe in. You know, it's just a habit you got to create. It's not like putting ice in a warm can of drink and it gives it a chill. You know, you're not gonna feel it like that. It's gonna be a subtle thing that is doing good for you. Same as drinking filtered water is good for you, and not drinking an energy drink is good for you, or drinking a glass of water or an energy drink. The glass of water will be better for you than the energy drink, but you're not gonna notice it on that moment. Do you know what I mean? A filtered drink is going to be better for you than a glass of water normally out of the tap, but you're not going to notice it at that moment. You're talking subtle stuff, you know, but I completely believe in it. I've been awake since 7 a.m. It's now 11:15. I'm sitting there, lying on my bed for ages, just thinking, where do I get that spark from? I need a game. I've got to learn a game. I've got to wait for a game. I've got to be excited about it. Am I going to be excited about a game again? I need one to just creep up on me. I don't need to be thinking about it too much. Game comes out, start playing it, and it creeps up on me. Do you know what I mean? That's what I need. I don't need to be seeing like every day waiting for a new game, or every day trying to set settings out. I just need a game to creep up on me. I think I've worked that one out, sadly. Not my fault it needs to be that way. I should just be able to move to any game and start playing it and vibe it, but massive negative experience with this game that I played. Massive, huge. You don't understand. Huge. Really bad negative experience. The kids that play this game, these kids of the future, oh my gosh, I worry about the state of the planet. You think the planet's in a bad spot now? These kids that have been brought up on this game, you know what I mean? Wow, I really worry about the future of our planet, because these kids are, you know, going to be the adults. Genuinely. So basically, I'm not excited about anything, and I got to go shopping to get mushrooms. I'll get me Chinese stuff to just do a light bit of exercise, and I can't be bothered exercising. Why am I exercising? What, to stay healthy? But for what? You know what I mean? I got nothing to look forward to at night. I got no game. I can't go out on a Friday and drink. I can't go out on a Sunday and drink. I'm not an alcoholic or anything like that, but I do need something to look forward to. You know? Don't get me wrong, I can start doing this other thing and it'll all go that way, but it's not what I want at this moment of time. I've been giving myself away, people don't realise. And I've just been stabbed in the back multiple times. I don't really want to give much of myself away anymore. I just want something back. I want to fill my cup for a change. You know? So I'm thinking, how do I force myself to do this other thing? Take myself away from this environment, put myself in a caravan. That means I can't play a game, I can't think about games because I can't play a game. But I could do the other thing. And it forced me to do it. And there's a gym there. And it forced me to walk every day. It forced me to exercise every day. What else would it do down there? There's a beach down there. I think there's a little bit of nature down there. What else would it do? Probably force me to go out every night, because there's obviously bars in this caravan place, but I won't know anyone. Not that I feel uncomfortable on my own anyway, I don't, but that's why I kind of want to do the game. I can interact with people and have fun with people. Good thing about the internet, you're playing a game, no one's judging you. I'm not judging how old they are, they're not judging how old I am, we're just playing a game. You go into a pub, and you're judging, you won't talk to these two kids at the bar, because they're only like 17 or 18 or 19 and 20. But I'll play with them on a computer. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Because you lose the visual, you know? You're just doing the energy. You're vibing the game, I'm vibing the game, we're going to play together because we're vibing the game. As long as you're doing some form of teamwork and you're communicating and you're not cheating, I'll play with you in some way. Do you know what I mean? But if it gets to a point I see that you're not competitive enough and you're going to hold me back, I never used to think that way, but I realise obviously I'm slightly older in life. I don't want to waste my time on a game like kids will. Kids will waste their time on a game, realise that probably what I said was right, but that'd be 2 years down the line and the game's nearly dead by then. I can't waste that time with somebody. You know, what I was saying was completely true because the game is literally exactly what I had said is happening. So the game's dead now after 5 years, and it never really took off competitively because it wasn't competitively being played by the player base, you know? So it's ruined the game. Only people like me was watching the competitive side. Player base weren't watching it. They were watching the kids doing all the ego stuff, you know? Oh, I'm so amazing. Oh, I'm so amazing. They weren't looking at the team ones. The ones that were playing as teams, were trying to play as teams, and they weren't seeing the difference between this team and that team. That team were playing as individuals. This team was playing together, and this is why this team's beating this team, because these are individuals. Do you know what I mean? But this team's a team. Does that make sense? So, 16-minute video, bit long in it. I've talked too much. I'm not uploading this. This is going on about gaming again. So we're gonna. It might not be. I always worry about what I said. If I put too much on that, I want to explain it the right way. Oh, it's just a game, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? No, it's not. I need something to enjoy. I don't enjoy TV anymore. I can't stand the fucking TV. The shit they put on it. Pushing you this way, pushing you that way. I fucking can't stand it. Fucking movies, man, they put on there. Repeat them, putting them on again, putting them on again. Fucking dickhead daytime TV shows that are fucking toxic. Do you know what I mean? Some of the fucking shows that I used to see on TV. Big Brother, just a fucking toxic shit. Do you know what I mean? Created toxic TV so you to fucking consume toxicity. And you got people like, I watch YouTube and I'm watching people, the comment sections. Somebody takes a small snippet of somebody's video, yeah, a 10-minute video, and they make it into a 30-second thing. A man hits this man, and then they title it, he got his fucking, he should have done that, boom, boom. And the whole comment section's just going along with it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's factual. Do you know what I mean? And it pisses me off, you know? Even YouTube started to piss me off now. It's like everybody's just straight on the bandwagon of whatever the title says, the fucking whole comment section is going along it. I watched a video the other week of some woman is asking their neighbour about, why are you laughing at my husband or my boyfriend the other day? And that wife that she was asking was just about to explain, it sounded like, that, oh, no, but her husband didn't want that. He didn't want her to explain that. Oh, well, don't answer that stupid question. I'll tell you what I'll do from now on. I'll make fun of him every day of the week. I'll make fun of him every day of the week. She was just about to say something that would have totally wiped out all the negativity about it, all the drama. Now you'd have two fucking families living next to each other, neighbours, getting on with each other. Because the little disagreement would have been fixed. And then it just went off, you know. Started hosing this woman down and all that, like. And then there's just this drama, you know, and the whole comment section's laughing at it and, you know, going like, oh, that toxic neighbour. Not the one with the hose, the one that come over to say, why was you laughing at my bloke? Do you know what I mean? You know, and the wife who was living there was trying to say that we weren't, and it would have all probably got calmed down, you know? It would have been calm waters, but no, one of them didn't want that, you know? And then all the comment section just followed the title, you know, and attacked the lady that was being hosed, or the family were being hosed, or whatever. It was just like, oh my gosh. This is like toxic. This is like watching that crap I used to watch on TV where they put stuff together just to be toxic. Do you know what I mean? And then you get that. It's a toxic programming. Do you know what I mean? Basically. Just being honest, it's true. Seen it on TV enough. I didn't say any certain TV shows, but there's certain TV shows, what they call reality TV. Do you know what I mean? There was a certain guest shows in the day, and they would attack the person that was on the stage, and the whole fucking crowd would be baying and booing and all this. Fucking disgusting. Do you know what I mean? Whatever somebody's problems are, they're brave enough to get on a stage and all that. You know what I mean? And you know, and some of it's just totally out of order. What they say. Some people on the stage are absolute anals. You know what I mean? And they deserve the crap they're getting because they're horrible. But some of them are genuinely being mislabeled, and it's really cruel to see how people just mob them, you know, because of a title, you know. I'm seeing it on YouTube in the comments, you know. I swear a lot of these comments are bots, and they're just trying to get more views on their toxic fucking videos. Excuse my language, because some of the comments are just like, are you all fucking stupid? Can you not see that that woman was just about to explain the problem and this whole thing would have been calm, but you're attacking the person that's being hosed? Where the fuck are you getting your... Do you know what I mean? What are you watching on this video that you cannot see at the beginning? The woman was going to say, no, it wasn't because of that, and it would have been all over, and the whole thing wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? Why aren't you talking about that? Why are you talking about, oh yeah, probably crackheads, didn't they? You know, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm going to stop recording and see how bad this video is before I think about uploading it to 20 minutes. So speak to you soon.